Within Teams, you can assign someone to be your delegate, meaning that they can make and receive calls on your behalf. You can also assign them the right to delegate these permissions to other people or change your call settings, pick up held calls, and even join active calls if needed. So in this scenario, Liz Scott, the delegator, will set up Andy Bates as a delegate. Liz Scott will have to assign a delegate by going to the Settings, Calls, then scroll to the bottom and select Manage Delegates. You can then search for the delegate and decide what privileges to assign. Make calls on your behalf, receive your calls, pick up held calls, join active calls, and change call and delegate settings. This option allows them to delegate these permissions to someone else or change your call settings for you. For example, send all your calls directly to them or to voicemail. Andy then gets a private instant message from Liz informing him of the delegation and what privileges he has. Inside the Calls app, there are now two separate tabs, one for personal calling and another for Liz Scott. When you receive a call on someone else's behalf, the call will come in with the bar on top stating who the call was initially intended for. You can then answer the call as normal. The third party will see the call as if the delegator answered. If you as a delegate can make call on someone else's behalf, you can type in the number on your dial pad and drop down Call as your delegator. Alternatively, go to their Call tab. From here, you can use their contacts and history much the same way you can on your own. The recipient will have an incoming call from the delegator's number and not yours. If the delegator is on a call and wants their delegate to take over the call, they can just place the call on hold. When the call has been placed on hold, you as the delegate can go to the delegator's call app and see the held call. When you select this, you'll take over the call and the delegator gets dropped automatically off the line. The third party will not see this switch and will need to be informed. If the join active call has been authorized, yourself as the delegate can see the call in the delegator's call app. For example, you might need to take notes. When you select join, you'll be added to the call. Again, the third party is not informed automatically that you have joined the call. If you as the delegate have been given change call and delegate settings permissions, you can go into the Settings, Calls, then select the Delegators tab. Here you will see the key call settings for the delegator. For example, you can change the call forwarding to say forward all my calls to my delegates. You can also make and adjust call groups and manage your delegates. Here you can assign other delegates. For example, you're out the office for the day and someone else is going to be the delegate. You can add further delegates and remove them from this menu if needed. You cannot remove yourself though. This needs to be done by the delegator directly.